Hey, hey, hey.
Good evening. Good
Hey, hey,
evening.
hey.
Hey y'all,
Yep, it's Wednesday.
it is
It is. You're not confused.
at all.
We are a day ahead, but it's for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Got stuff to do tomorrow.
Yep. That's it.
Grown folks too.
And if y'all follow us, y'all already know
Knew
we
that,
was
yeah.
coming in on Wednesdays. And we had stuff to do on Thursday.
And we still want to make sure we feed y'all, nurture y'all,
Absolutely.
provide y'all
Absolutely.
some of these good old
Yeah.
Receipts Filter podcast.
That's us.
I'm PT,
I'm KP.
And I'm TK.
and we are
Three P's
Unfiltered.
Podcast.
All
And
right.
yes, I am snacking my favorite banana pudding from the
We ain't
puttery.
drinking. Look, she was saying my forehead is shining.
I told my sister.
I had to look again. It is a little shiny.
You're glistering.
Okay.
Glistering, girl.
But I guess we're going to go ahead and get started because it is a Wednesday. I know some of y'all probably be in church. Bible study.
No, mine was rescheduled.
Okay.
So I don't know about anybody else's church, but
Okay, well, make sure y'all pray for us
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, God knows our heart.
And he does.
He definitely knows our heart.
Keep us in your prayers, and we'll keep y'all in our prayers.
Yes.
sincere prayers.
Yes.
Sincere prayers.
Please. Genuine.
Sincere prayers.
Exactly. But y'all have anything y'all want to talk about or y'all want to go ahead and spin the wheel? What y'all want to do?
I want to spin that wheel.
Let's
sis.
spin it.
Let's
We
see what
didn't
that
spin
wheel
it in
hit.
the last couple of times. Let's spin it. Let's see.
We're going to go ahead and spin that wheel so we can let y'all know what we're going to be talking about. We're going to know before y'all know.
Mm-hmm. But I can tell y'all one thing, man, I need to get me a van in my life because this fixing on automobiles is not the business.
I know that's right.
It's not the business.
Oh, no.
You got this, sis.
I think, you know,
We
we're
did
supposed to
that,
take
yeah.
that off.
And we did.
just going to... Are we going to remove that? Or
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go
Yeah,
ahead and
we can
remove
do
that.
that.
Excuse us. We did say it was unfiltered.
And,
So whatever y'all get from us, that's what y'all get.
and we do not own the rights to this music.
That's clean.
That's all of him by himself.
Okay. Give us a second, y'all. We're going to go ahead and spin that.
Spin that wheel. Let's see what we got to do.
Spin that shit. That's what we should have been playing.
Hey.
Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Ah!
Communication.
Oh, communication is a good one.
That is. That is.
We're going to talk about that one.
Let's talk about it then. Y'all ready?
Yeah. We just let a couple more people join in and we're going to go ahead and get started.
Come on in, come on in. Don't forget to snap on them lines, them hearts up there.
Yep. Y'all
Yes.
go ahead and re-share our page.
Yes.
Repost it.
Subscribe. Do
All that good stuff.
Subscribe,
Subscribe. Whoa, Jesus. How the people's on.
Unfiltered.
I see.
That's all I can say.
I'm
Definitely
just busy.
unfiltered.
What happened? Did you kick it?
I did not.
Give me yeah, that was her purse. Her purse. Purse. That was her purse, y'all. But it's gonna
There you go.
hold on 1 second give us a second, y'all.
We gotta get them legs together. Y'all know how women legs are like that. Y'all already know. Well, anyway, while they're getting that together, tell us. How was your day today? How's your evening going? Y'all got any ideas that y'all want to talk about, you know?
Shit happens.
Share with us. It does.
Yeah, we ain't doing no tripping.
It really does. Let us know. What did T.I. say? Let them know.
Let them know. Let them know. All right. We're gonna go. Okay, we back. We back. Hey y'all. We back. We are back. We are back. We are back. So we're gonna talk about communication. That's what we're gonna talk about. Communication.
And there's so many entities of communication.
Yes.
Oh my God, where
Yes.
should we start?
Sometimes all you have to do is just communicate.
That's it.
Get them that look.
That's communication too.
It is.
That would alleviate a lot of misunderstandings
Yes.
if
Yes.
you just communicate.
Yes. Do y'all think, honestly, is it hard for women to communicate or men?
I
What y'all
think it's
think?
hard for men to communicate, but men have a way of communicating in other ways other than verbally, and it's so freaking frustrating. Can you just
Yeah.
say what's on your mind or just say what needs to be said?
Yes.
Don't communicate with me. Don't text me. I'm only gonna text so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Open your mouth.
Ask a question with a question.
Yeah. Yeah. That texting, how can you have a relationship with somebody and that you texting all the time? But then you when you get home or wherever you at, you want to have a conversation when y'all together. But then sometimes you really don't be talking. You just be, sometimes you be quiet and don't say nothing. But damn, you got a lot to say when you in a text message.
Exactly.
Why you can't talk to me now?
That
Face to face.
WYD.
I hate it.
What you doing?
Just communicate. Let me know what you want. When you start texting, say, "Hey, how you doing? I need blah 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 blah." Don't see what I'm doing, then start asking for stuff.
Yes.
And then I like, what's wrong with saying how you feel? What's wrong with saying what's on your mind?
Yes. What's wrong with it?
What's so difficult about that?
Mhm.
What, you worrying about how the other person's gonna take it? You worrying about they're gonna be offended by what you say? And it's not what you say; it's how you say it.
Yeah. I don't like the fact that how you communicate with other people, but you can't communicate with the person that's next to you.
What?
The person that's close to you. You can't Why can't you communicate with the person that got your heart or that's right there? But you be on the phone communicating, but you're quick to start talking about your job when you get home or what your friends got going on or what somebody else did. But communicate with your spouse. Communicate with your spouse.
Let us know.
Please.
What your likes, what's your dislikes. I mean, grant you, before you walk across and say I do and everything, you should know something about them. But life evolves, things change. You may have seen something that caught your eye. Talk to us.
That's it. But try to fix us first before you go out and start doing this, that, and the other.
Mm-hmm.
Communicate, because like we just said, communication is that's it. That can solve a whole lot of issues.
I mean, are there any barriers to communication?
No.
Make it make sense.
Please make it make sense.
You'd be surprised if you communicate effectively. Whatever issues may arise, can be solved by simply communicating.
That's it. That's it. It's so many relationships, friendships, sponsorships, whatever, citizenship, whatever it is, ships.
But you gotta be truthful with it.
They stop because people didn't communicate. They choose just to walk away from it. But you gotta communicate to find out what's the issue. But don't wait until years and years, months and whatever down the line to say something about it, because then, shit, why you ain't say nothing?
But wait,
that issue. If it was an issue, like for real, man.
When you ask though, but be truthful with your answer.
Exactly, but be able to take that too.
Yeah, you gotta be able to take it, but be truthful. Because you sit there and lie like say, oh, everything is okay, then everything be okay for the next couple of months, and then you back to the shit show.
Exactly.
Don't hit me with 3 weeks ago I ain't like, no, don't communicate.
I swear. Nah. But when you do communicate, like she said, be truthful. But you gotta have some tough skin to be able to deal with whatever's coming your way. But you want somebody to be honest with you, but you won't be honest. What? No, it can't work like that. You gotta communicate. That's the same thing on the job. Yep. You gotta communicate stuff to people in order for them so they know what you want. I need you to do blah 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 blah. If you don't tell them, and then sometimes you gotta break stuff down all the way down to people so they can understand. But it's all about communicating. But you gotta treat people different. But it's about communication.
Absolutely.
And don't be flip flopping on what you said.
Please,
especially at the job.
Be intentional. Be concise.
Yes. Tell me when I've done something wrong.
Tell me.
See?
Oh.
She always really She always be the one who sold first. And y'all know this. I'll be coughing because I'll be laughing, or finna say something that I shouldn't be saying.
We got it today.
Yeah, she did today, y'all.
Thank y'all. I appreciate the ones that was out there really worried about me. I'm just saying. We appreciate y'all for joining us. I know we got some old eyes
Yeah.
but we all got 4 eyes, so it's 12 eyes up here, so we should be able to see what y'all saying.
I got 2.
Yeah, her glasses are a little small. She got them old folks glasses. So who's
What
the
about
oldest?
Baby, fix the whole that.
Dude, they still
Tell
dirty.
produce that driver's license.
Wait.
But I could speak. But I could speak.
Oh my goodness, I cannot.
Can you see go pull them down her?
We see y'all. Hey Tracy. Hey Sister Fluella. Hey. Hey Sheila. We see you, Crystal. We see you, Tasha. She said she's telling the truth too. She would say exactly what she wants and take feedback too. Thanks, Kat. Absolutely.
Yeah, got to.
That's right. We used to work together, so she already know what it is. And still friends after work. Sometimes you can still be friends with people when you leave the job. Like when y'all leave the job.
That's kind of growing.
But that's another conversation. But it is. It's called growing.
It's growing.
Oh, one of the best bosses I had. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you.
Would love to know your thoughts though. Are there any barriers to communicating?
Yes.
Like what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Oh sure.
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit more.
That's good.
That's good.
Yep. Can y'all hear it?
We do not
Without her singing. Hey, Shell. Thank you, Tasha. I appreciate you. I really do. Y'all see this on live. Y'all see? Y'all see? And
With a
y'all-
plastic spoon.
Safety reasons.
But okay. But you definitely gotta communicate, especially when you friends. But I'm gonna tell you like this is sometimes it used to be hard for me to communicate, and it's still hard for me to communicate with certain people.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and in particular, it's hard for me to communicate with my mom.
Okay.
And that's a totally different situation. Not because I can't talk to her, but it's just sometimes I don't want to talk to her. So, but like I said, that's another conversation. But and you said, are you serious? Because I speak my mind and I talk and things like that. I don't have a problem with telling people anything or what's on my mind. But that's the only person.
Yeah, I don't think you should have a problem with saying what's on your mind, per se. Because hell, you listen, it might just depend on how you take it.
Right.
And how you deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
But, we're not going to talk to you and shoot you no bullshit. We're going to tell you, hey, this is how we feeling, but you know what? I'm not going to argue about it.
Right.
I'm going to say what I got to say, and then I'm done with the conversation.
Yeah.
So it's just how you take it. Now, you want to keep going back and forth, I'm going to walk off and leave you right there.
Yeah.
Now, I'm glad you brought that up, sis, because at what point does it become back and forth, and at what point do you be like, oh, okay, I'm not doing this anymore, since we want communication?
It'd be more or less when you sitting there, whether it's with your sisters, your brother, your siblings, your spouse, your relatives, and
If
saying
you
something,
keep repeating yourself and you
like,
say something hard, then this person say this, and then this.
Because at that
I'm
point,
gonna
it
give you
turns into
about
argument.
2 times to do that.
At that point,
Then
it
you know
turns-
what? I'm just gonna go ahead and walk away from this conversation, or I'm gonna hang up the phone, or wherever we at. That's what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna walk away from the situation.
Because at that point, it
That
turns
point
into
is best for me to
an argument.
Yeah.
slide on down.
Exactly.
Then them hands coming after that.
That's it. I
That's
mean,
the
and we don't want to be that person, but I mean, it sometimes it happens like that because then you get angry because I'm already telling you, hey, leave me alone. I'm walking away. I don't want to talk about it, but you still in my space. I'm telling you. What Tasha say? With my ex-husband, we have kids together. I say what I mean and more on to avoid conflict. That makes sense. And move on to avoid conflict.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yep. That makes sense for real. The communication. Ooh.
She say with my mom is her way or the highway, so I leave her in the road.
Hey, I feel you on that one.
But do y'all have a hard time? I would like to hear y'all feedback. Do y'all have a hard time communicating with loved ones, with family, with friends, or do they have a hard time communicating with you? And how do you deal with it? Love to hear what y'all have to say.
Now me, I don't have a hard time communicating. I think I got the short attention from
Short
my
attention
mom.
span.
Yeah.
So from my mom, 'cause you got a hot 2 minutes to tell me what you need to say on the phone,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna either walk away while you still talking,
Or
or
hang
I'm gonna hang up.
Yeah.
And I feel you on that, sis, because, and don't get me wrong, I will communicate with you when it's relevant, you know, but,
Yeah.
but when I see you straying away from whatever it is that we're talking about, I'm like, yeah, I will check out and be like, oh, okay then, and just,
Especially you keep asking me every 5 minutes, what you doing? The same shit I was doing 3 minutes ago.
or especially if you're trying to say what's on your mind and speak about whatever topic y'all talking about, and it's just not resonating or registering in their mind. I'm like, do the elevator go all the way to the top?
It's
But
not
at this point,
vacation.
you're not getting it, and I'm like,
But y'all already know though, sometimes we have to be patient. We did talk about that some episodes
Indeed.
ago.
Yeah.
We gotta be patient. That means we gotta listen to what a person is trying to tell us. It may take them a long time to get it out. I ain't saying 3 weeks or to a year or 3 years or whatever,
Yeah, but a few
but
minutes.
give me a few minutes, because I'm gonna be honest, I ain't putting my business out in the street, but sometimes these topics hit home. It'd be hard for my husband to communicate with me. Sometimes, maybe, and he told me sometimes I'm too much or whatever, or I need to sit back and listen. So guess what I'm working on? I'm sitting back listening before I start communicating. Then he also said that with him, it takes him a little time to register what's going on, not because he's stupid or he's retarded or whatever the case may be, but it does take people sometimes longer to think about what you said before they respond, because you want to make sure you respond with the truth.
Yeah, that's
So
absolutely.
I'm just saying. So that's something that we're still working on, and we've been together 13 years.
and you know what? That
So-
tongue is a powerful tool.
So you gotta
And
be
you are
careful.
absolutely right. You
Yeah.
have to
You got to be careful.
think. You really have to think before you speak, because
That's
when
it.
you are in the heat of the moment and you're upset and you saying what you feel at that time,
Yeah.
knowing you don't mean it, you didn't mean it at that time, but it came out and you can't take it back. You
Exactly.
can't take it back because words cut.
But then too, you wanna communicate too, because just say us. We have to communicate in order to get stuff off our chest, because we can't hold it.
Right.
Because for right now, actually, we different people once we come behind this mic. We ain't gonna be, you'll never see the raw us, we get into a disagreeing and all that stuff or whatever, but we gotta be able to communicate to make this thing right here work. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta be able to talk to each other. So we want some feedback from y'all too, because hey, we want to give y'all, and y'all can give us some feedback, on how we need to handle certain things.
How do y'all communicate?
Say what you mean and mean what you say.
So let me ask you this. If a
Supposed to
person
listen to respond instead of listening to comprehend.
Come on now. Let me ask you this. If somebody has issues or they can't communicate with you verbally, but they communicate with you through a different entity, is that acceptable? If that's the only way that they can express themselves?
It just depends.
It depends. You mean what, writing a letter or
Yeah.
something?
Uh-huh.
I'll take that, but I still feel like we need to talk about that. Okay, I read what you said, so now what's gonna be the resolution? We ain't gonna go back on what we ain't gonna read everything that you said, because I already read it for myself. But what we gonna do going forward? How we gonna fix this so it won't happen again? And you know what? You bringing that up. I'm glad you brought that up, because the text. Sometimes that's how me and my husband communicate.
Okay.
Not on my behalf, on his behalf. Sometimes he can say things. Maybe just say we had a disagreement the night before, and then he don't respond back to the next day. That means he got time to process it, blah blah blah. So now I'm able to start accepting those text messages and say, okay, I get it. But he communicated and said that he had sometimes take him a little longer to process some things. So communicate. That's where it starts.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so if somebody says, but like you just said, I need a minute, and they need some time to calm down and cool off, and if it take a day, so be it, because that way they can process in their thoughts.
Exactly.
And, okay, and come back and, say what they need to say respectfully, of course. Okay, I get it.
I agree. Because like you said earlier, talking about next thing, I'm gonna want to hit you because you're in my space. I said, give me a minute. Regardless if the minute gonna be a year, not a year. It can't be a year. If it be an hour, a day or two or whatever, just give me that time.
Yeah, 'cause
Just give me
sometimes
that time.
you need that space and that time
Mm-hmm.
to breathe and calm down, you know, if it's a heated situation, or you know, you may need that time to just to process what the hell had just happened, or what, you know, what was said,
Yeah.
and you know, not immediately respond, because you may say something that you didn't mean to say, but truly enough, your spirit inside you said it, so it was coming out.
Yeah.
One way or another, it was coming out. So you
Mhm.
might, you know, it just might not come out the way that you wanted it to come out, and then there you go with hurt feelings and, you know, whatever else, and that caused something else to go
Yeah.
on, you know,
Yeah.
going out the door and inviting other people in your situation.
Yep. Thank y'all for following us. Go ahead and share out our live. Make sure y'all follow us. We're going to follow y'all back. Share it to your friends, family, and all these good people so they can see what we got going on. We normally on Thursday nights, but we have something to do tomorrow, so that's why we're on Wednesday. But tomorrow, next week, Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Make sure y'all
We'll
be
be
there.
back. Make sure
We'll
you
be
hit them
back.
hearts.
Oh,
Hit
yeah.
them hearts.
We see
Yes,
you, Miss
ma'am.
Joanne. Thank you for chiming in. Thank you for joining.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
We appreciate y'all.
Absolutely.
And then sometimes it be even hard to communicate with your boss. You know, depending on the situation. You know, it could be a new boss, it could be an old boss. It could be a boss that try to always criticize you, or when you say you done something wrong, they go in on you. So that could be the issue too at the job.
Absolutely.
I don't have that issue because one thing about it, I guess because we've been on our jobs for a long period of time, you get to know the people you work with, and you can say what's on your mind, but I always still be respectful and say off the record, you know, because this is my manager, you know, so, but off the record, can I speak? That means let me speak freely, and it's not going to go against me.
Absolutely.
So-
Right.
Thank you, Flavor Treats. We see you. Thank you for sharing our live. We appreciate you.
Yes, we definitely appreciate that.
Good evening, Miss Karen. Thank you.
Hey, Karen, how are you? We appreciate you for following us because I definitely have seen you on several times. We appreciate you. Yes, ma'am, we do. Hey, don't forget to DM us, y'all, and throw out y'all topics and things like that y'all want to discuss and talk about now, because we ain't I ain't gonna say we don't know everything, but we know some things, and we done been through some things, or we know some people that have been through some things. So we want to hear what y'all got to say as well, but we appreciate the ones that's definitely giving us their feedback.
And just know it's going to be greater later.
It is. We got a lot in store. We got a lot in store for y'all, for real. Yes. I'm just vibing to the music and waiting to see what y'all got to say.
We're talking about communication tonight, y'all. How do y'all communicate?
Yep, for the ones that joined in, that's what we're talking about.
Are there any barriers to communication, effective communication? You have an issue communicating with your loved one, with your spouse, with your family, with your friends, with your sisters, with your brothers.
Excuse me. I don't know what's, y'all, let me tell y'all something around the same time. I don't know if it's just 7:30, which is what get me at nighttime. Menopause be happening, coughing be happening. I don't smoke no cigarettes, but I do a hookah, but I don't smoke no cigarettes. I'm telling you, from 7:30 to like 9, everything be happening. I be sweating.
Oh, yeah.
All that stuff. All that, man.
But she was fine earlier. An hour ago, she was fine.
But remember, I said after 7:30, that's when it started.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know what it is, y'all.
You just need a little pudding in your life.
Oh, I got some. She ate hers already. Don't be looking at ours when we eat ours. I'm just
I'm
saying.
gonna take mine for lunch
Okay.
or snacks. It might be breakfast. They don't know.
But sometimes, I guess we're gonna try, because we hear y'all. Y'all could stay on topic because, yeah.
We be trying. We
Now,
be
what-
trying to stay on topic, but you know.
It just flow like that.
It do. It do. I mean, it is what it is. And like I always say, it's our platform. So, we can basically do
What we want to do.
But we do appreciate y'all, though. Trust me, we do. But sometimes it be hard to communicate with family members because you don't know how the family members gonna judge you, You don't know what they're gonna say. You don't know. They may not say it to your face, but they may go talk about somebody else. You know, when you communicate certain things to them, so you gotta kind of watch what you say to people, what you communicate to people.
Exactly. I used to stay that way for a long time. I'm
Hey,
too
Sister Riser.
scared of what the other person may think
Yeah.
when I say it, express what's on my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't like drama. I don't like to argue. I walk away before I do that.
And I need my breath. I'm fat.
But I see what you say when you say you just walk away. But sometimes you gotta talk. Some things gotta be talked out. Some things have to be talked out, because if you can't, when you walk away, that means stuff is being unsolved.
It is, but sometimes when you're at that level of anger and that voice start trembling
Yeah.
and you start shaking and you're that mad, and ain't no communicating coming out.
Well, that's different because you done reached your point. But I'm
Yeah.
talking about like at the beginning, before the point get reached. Then some things you can't always walk away from. You gotta just head on. You gotta talk about it. You know, even if you gotta say, hey, look, I don't want to talk about this right now or something, but something has to be communicated and said so people can understand.
So let me ask you this. So let's say you talk about it and then there's no resolution, then what? Can you wait till the next day to talk about it again?
I will give it a second chance. But after the second chance and it's still nothing, it ain't happening, I you know what, maybe some things just left unsaid. You gonna move on, that person move on. It may come back up again down the line sometime, but if you feel like you done reached that point, leave it alone. I'm done with it. But then that means you can't go back.
Right.
You can finish it right there. Hey, we just gonna go and leave this way as that. You know, maybe one day we can revisit or whatever, but if you don't, then I'm cool with it. Because at the end of the day, we at this big age, we ain't finna be letting stuff like that stress us out.
Right.
What Tracy
She
said?
said I'm very verbal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell somebody what I like and don't. Sometimes, I'm sorry. I know there will be a resolution. Sometimes the other person can be like talking to a brick wall if they. What's the C
Okay,
word?
hit the rest.
Oh, you hit that? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't on my job.
Well, if they aren't ready to receive it, then it's like at that point I walk away and jam my Beyonce child. I hear you, Trace. That girl something else.
That was Karen. You went into Tracy's, yeah.
Yeah, you went from one to the other.
So this Tracy's up here. Then
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, let's go back.
Okay.
So she sounds very verbal. I'm gonna tell somebody what I like, and they all clean, don't do me, and don't. She said we're gonna talk, family, friends, coworkers, associates, kids. That's probably why I only got 2 friends.
Wow.
Your 2 friends is you and the person in the mirror, huh?
What Michael Jackson say, the man in the mirror?
Now you can go to Karen.
Okay, I'm sorry, Miss Karen again. She said I communicate when I know there will be a resolution. Sometimes the other person can be like talking to a brick wall if they aren't ready to receive it. Then it's like at that point I walk away and jam Beyonce.
But then you still gonna have to go back because you gotta, even if it's not a resolution, you gotta give it 2 times. If you go back that second time, it's not a resolution. It wasn't a resolution then. It ain't gonna be one later. So I'll give it 2 times. I don't give it no 3 strikes, but I'll give it 2 times. You know, try to go back even the next day, even a week later. Hey, can we talk? You know, but you gotta get it out because guess what's gonna happen? It's gonna stay up here. It's gonna stay in your heart. And that's be the problem right there because then,
So with that being said, if it didn't work out, you know, like it should have, are you okay with just leaving it be, or is it gonna still be somewhere stuck in your head or stuck in your heart to?
Well, I think I'm gonna be honest. Just with thank you for the rose. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. Don't forget, y'all. If y'all follow us, we're gonna follow y'all back. Go ahead and share our live to your family and friends. Look at that.
Y'all was gonna say it. That's our big age. That's our big age.
It was something with that. It was something dealing with the big age.
That I
Ain't nothing wrong with my age. So I'm gonna repeat this again for my sister.
Yeah, please, and thank you.
I said, okay, you said you give it 2 times. So after that second time, if, there was no communication, it's still the same way it was the first time. Are you okay with just walking
Yeah.
away from it, leaving it alone, or is it still going to bother you, somewhere in your head, your heart, because you didn't get it out because that person was just like, I don't want to talk about it no more.
You know what?
I'm done with it, leave it alone.
Okay, that's where I was gonna go with it. At this age that I am now, I done did the 2 times, wasn't a resolution. I'm about to give this situation to God, and I'm done with it. I'm done with it, and I've done many of things like that now. For the past couple of years, I'm not finna do that reaching out. I'm not finna do what you would do for me. I'll always be the one reaching out and talking and things like that. I'm not doing that no more. So if you don't come and talk, and if we still don't have a resolution, that's a wrap.
I'm saying me
I'm
myself, I put
done.
it as if I don't know. I might not even give you a second chance. That's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I look at it this way, I have more years behind me
Yeah.
than I do in front of me.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go to my peace, and if my peace don't include you, oh well.
And to piggyback off of what you said, sis, the way my mind's set up, especially at, like my sister said, our old age. She said our big age. Our big age. That's
Our
my
big
age.
age. You know,
At our big
you
age.
old.
Okay.
The way my mind's set up, I'm probably gonna just pull back from it.
Yeah.
I am. Slowly but surely, I'm gonna just pull back from it.
But that'll be, well, then too, that can go into how you feel about that person. Is this somebody that you really want to, not talk to or not speak with, or it just, I'm gonna back up because it's gonna be honestly, it's gonna be whoever it is. It depends on who that person is and what type of, how you are in my life and what type